The show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, center fielder, number 19.
Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Here's big Aaron Judge. He brings a stellar batting average into this one, just shy of 380 on the season. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Hit toward the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. Here it comes, 1-0. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Swung on, missed, 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time. He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Gary Sanchez is the second out of the opening frame. Lucas Duda is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead. Gregorius is on his way home, and not in time as the run scores. Coming to the plate now, Adam Duvall. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gallo giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll... Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 1, shortstop, Elvis.
Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Elvis Andrus is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. To second. Gregorius is there. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Chu to the track. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Settling in now, Steven Souza. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Brandon Crawford. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gallo racing back. Still going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Gallo has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Full count now, 3-2. Didi Gregorius would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Gallo is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And a fastball just misses for ball one. Swing and a miss for strike one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Rougned Odor is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Hit in the air to center field. Bradley is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Jared Hoying. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Archer steps into his windup. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Didi Gregorius.
Drilled right back up the middle, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get there as he kicks off the third with a leadoff triple. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line to the right side. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The throw into second. And he is out. Time for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here.
Designated hitter.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Ready for another chance? Adam Duvall, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that. And up next will be Brett Nicholas. They are squarely into chip-away mode, looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Strike 2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
That is a tough pitch to lay off of. Look, it looks just like a fastball. You're down 1-2. You think he's going to challenge you with the heater, and he pulls the string, and he laid off it. I mean, the delivery looked like a fastball. Great eyes.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Brett Nicholas is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A little bit outside. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Designated hitter Luis
Francisco is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And the Rangers are in the hit column. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And a neck-high fastball that time. And here's a slider for a called strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 20.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Stepping in, Brandon Crawford. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. That's lifted the other way out to left. Mazzara is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Souza rounds the corner and is headed home. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's 7-0. Here's big Aaron Judd. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's a fair ball. And he is in there. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Here's Didi Gregorius. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
Ready for another shot. Now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-1 count and the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him. Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Make it 9-0. Here's Lucas Duda now. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
You know, he's really struggling, and tell you what, he's just getting hit around, but it hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's getting ahead of guys. He just can't put them away. 70% of the time, get this, 70% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike. The stuff just hasn't been there.
Relay to first in time, and just standing in, Adrian Beltre. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. And a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Here it comes. Swing and a miss by Beltre for strike 3 as he's retired. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a foul pop behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's Rougned Odor now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses inside, 1-0. And the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire. Into the box now, Adam Duvall. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Jason Grilli is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Greg Bird is on deck. Swing at a high pop, drifting into foul territory. Hoying is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. 0-1, here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Andrus has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Steven Souza. A hit in 2 tries so far. Grounded to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Jared Hoying. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman,
line towards center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. In now, Brett Nicholas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a high strike there, 0-1. One strike now from Archer. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Souza. He can't get there as it falls in. Here's Joey Gallo.
The center fielder, number 13, Joey Gallo.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't. Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. On to first, and they get the double play. Digging in the switch hitter, Luis Francisco.
Designated hitter.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Archer comes set. Here's the 2-0. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here it comes now to Andrus. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity. Digging in once again, Brandon Crawford. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here it comes on 0-2. And maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Digging in and looking for more, Jackie Bradley Jr. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to third. And no shot for Chu. He's in there at third. Adonis Garcia will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Judge. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. In to score, the runner from third. Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. He singled his last time up.
Didi Gregorius.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double digits, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault. He threw that ball right.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Chu looks up. Gone! Ready for another chance. Gary Sanchez is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away. Now with the plate, Lucas Duda. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Gallo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Adam Duvall. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but
a swing and a high drive to right center field. Gallo ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Bird. Jake Diekman. First pitch of the at-bat. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Shin-Soo Chu at the plate now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's Archer on 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time. Striding into the box, Steven Souza. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Hard hit at third.
Souza.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 13.
Adonis Garcia digs in now. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. That's ball 1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that. Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Second baseman.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Jared Hoying. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Souza going back. Gone! And up next will be Brett Nicholas. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that misses ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Standing in, Joey Gallo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that misses for ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Designated hitter.
Luis Francisco is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And to score, the runner from second. Here's Elvis Andrus.
The shortstop, number 1, Elvis.
Nate Eovaldi comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
For the Yankees.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Inside corner called a strike 1 and 2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Shin-Soo Choo stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And another foul ball. Soft liner towards first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. Chu is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. And this is fouled back and out of play. The pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
The 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit hard on the ground to second, fielded by Odor. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Adrian Beltre. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Baseman, Adrian
High pop-up.
Beltre.
Garcia is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Settling in now, Nomar Mazara. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is in the air to left. Souza is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Rougned Odor. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And oh, that gets him on the mound. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. Ready now, Jared Hoying. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he falls behind him here as that pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Texas left fielder. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory, back behind third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Digging in, Lucas Duda. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Todd Frazier will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Comes set with the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and that's off the left field wall. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Now a ball lined towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Frazier rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner from second is in to score. Striding in, Greg Bird. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look. He's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now batting, left fielder, Steven.
Hits this one hard the other way. Odor is there. Andrus on to first as they get the double play to trying to pick things up where we left off. Brett Nicholas. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3. Joey Gallo waits on deck. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats. Joey Gallo stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a fastball just a bit up.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Joey Gallo is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Luis Francisco comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Bradley on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Elvis Andrus now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that's off his leg on the mound. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him.